Hi. So this is the second part of Hanumanasana. So this is the stronger part. If you have time to do the first part and then this part together, that would be perfect because the first part is nice prep for this. What we need for this is a belt, but a scarf or a sarong or any kind of strap would be fine. A couple of blocks might be useful. Okay, it's a short practice. We start seated and we take a few breaths to center ourselves. So however you're most comfortable, long inhale and a long exhale. So you can find a soft ujjayi breath, so there's a little narrowing of your airway, tiny tension around the glottis, slowing down your inhale. And elongating your exhale. And even when you're short of time and you're intending a quick practice, this is important. This will bring more quality, more focus into your practice if you just spend that moment or two at the beginning centering around your breath. Again, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Offer up intention here. Or offer up your practice to somebody that needs positive energy at the moment. Give your practice purpose. Make it meaningful. When you feel that you're ready, we transition over, we come onto our hands, our forearms, and our knees. And we're really thinking about warming up the muscle groups that we're working with. So the hamstrings, the glutes, the quads, the hip flexors. We're going to start by lifting the right leg, sole of the foot looks at the ceiling. And as you exhale, you give the foot a press up. Now try not to twist your pelvis. Keep your pelvis square and press the foot up as you exhale. Lower just a little on your inhale and then press again on your exhale. Nice and slow, purposeful movement. You feel the tone behind your hip and in the back of your leg. Again. You do 4 more. Lower down. Bring yourself up and into downward facing dog. And you feel the opening there, contrast in the back of your right leg. You might like to pedal, release your legs. And then when you feel ready, that right leg rises into a split dog. Again, you feel the way your hip extensors are working,
the way the front of the hip is opening. Feel also your left leg here and the way the back of the left leg is opening. The way the hamstrings are lengthening as you lift your right heel. And then the right knee comes in and you hug in towards your center. So you're switching on your hip flexors on the right side. And you step the foot through and you place the foot. You come onto the toes of your left foot and you find your balance here. So take an exhale and all the way into your roots. Now you can keep your fingertips on the floor and you can take these this way. Okay, this is the modification. If you have your balance, you're bringing yourself up and aligning your chest over your pelvis, drawing your tail down and lifting through the front body. And then as you exhale, you sink. And as you inhale, you rise. Nice and slow. Again. And again. Now 4 more. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. And 1 more. You go back to your downward dog. And maybe again, ease out your legs. Lower your knees. Your forearms. And you begin on the other side. So it's the left foot that looks up. And as you exhale, press. Inhale, lower slightly. Press. Lower slightly. Nice and slow. Four more. Last one. Good. Slowly down. Up into your dog. Again, ease out the legs. And then your left leg rises. So really feel what's happening in your body to bring you into this shape, the way you're engaging behind your left hip, into the back of your left leg, the way the back of your right leg is opening. Bring the knee in. Feel here the squeeze in your hip flexors, your abdominals as you hug in. Step the foot through as lightly as you can. Find that lunge again, so toes of your back foot. Exhale into the foundation. Leave your fingertips on the floor if you don't feel steady. If you feel steady, you can come up. Make sure that you're reaching down through your tail and feel the way that adjustment changes what you're feeling in the front of your right hip. If you anchor down through your tail, you feel more opening right here. So you keep the tail down, you're lifting through the frontal space, and as you exhale, sink down. And again. Exhale down. Long breath. Again. And again. Perfect. Downward dog. Good. Tread out. Come down onto your knees and bring the knees forward towards the front edge of your mat so that you can transition over and onto your back. This is where you're going to need your belt. So you find yourself in semi-supine. You take a moment and feel your legs. You're going to feel glow in your legs from the work that you have done already. And then bring your right leg in and take the belt around the sole of your right foot. Now, I like to hold both halves of the belt in my right hand and then take it around the hand so that you don't have to grip so hard. Otherwise, I think we start to feel the tensions in the hand. Now, the first thing that I want us to do is press the foot up into the belt, but pull not in towards you, but down through the leg line. So you really install your femur in your hip. You really keep the right half of your pelvis pressed down into the floor. And then see if you can ease out through your left leg. Now, you might want to have a little look here. You want your left heel in line with your left sit bone, a strong, long leg, and pressing the back of the leg down into the floor if you can. Good. Now, feel a few things here. Feel the way, if you engage your quads here, it helps you to open the back of your leg. It helps you to straighten your leg. And then feel that if you squeeze the buttocks on the left side, it helps you to extend your left hip. And again, if you engage the quads on the left side, it helps you straighten that left knee. So it's a nice active posture. And then draw the right leg in towards you as you exhale. But release it away just slightly as you inhale. And then again, in. Slightly away on your inhale. And then again, in. Just teasing out the hamstrings. Be sure that you're keeping the right half of the pelvis down. And take a breath also here. Good. You can bend your left leg, take the belt off your right foot, and ease your right foot down to the floor. Again, you'll feel glow, afterglow from that posture in your right side. Bring the belt around your left foot. Again, hold the belt in the way that's going to be most comfortable for you. Again, bring the leg to roughly vertical. Push the foot into the strap, but pull down through the line of your legs. So you feel, rather than letting this half lift up, that you're really rooting down into the left half of the pelvis. The femur, the thigh bone is really installing in your hip. And then the right leg extends. And again, you just feel that if you engage the front of this thigh, it helps you to open up through the back of the leg.
If you engage behind your hip, it will help you to extend and open the front of your hip. And if you pull up again your quads, it will help you to straighten your knee. So you're pressing the back of your right leg down. You might want to check that alignment. You tease in on your exhale. Release away slightly on your inhale. Again on your exhale. Soften through the inhale. And again, exhale. Good. So if you can stay here for a breath or two, pressing the back of the right leg down, engaging the front of your left thigh to help you open the back of your knee. Being sure that you're keeping the left half of the pelvis down. Good. We can bend the right leg, release the left. Again, feel the afterglow of that work in your legs. And then bring your knees in towards you. Little hug in. We're bringing ourselves up and directly into Malasana. You might be able to roll up into Malasana. If not, bring yourself up and then transition into the squat pose. And take a breath or two here. So when you're ready, bring yourself up and into Uttanasana. Bring the feet in and parallel, hip distance apart. Lift your heart, lengthen. And draw down and into fold. Now again, lift the heart, lengthen, but this time take the big toes with the first two fingers of each hand. Lift the heart. Draw the breastbone forward, root down through the heels and lift and widen the sit bones. Halfway lift. And then exhale and draw down again. Engage the front thighs for hamstring release. One more breath. When you're ready, again, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the hips, soften the knees. Inhale, press the feet, come up. Exhale, hands to your heart. And you take a moment here, feel the legs and the way that you anchor down through the feet and the legs. And then on your inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, plant your hands, walk back, downward facing dog. Ripple through forward into plank. Exhale, lower the knees. Keep the elbows in so the elbows brush your side ribs as you lower. Lengthen. Inhale here. Lift the heart, just baby cobra. Elbows stay in. And then lift the legs so you charge the back lines again. Really extend out through your toes. Simultaneously lower the legs and lift the heart higher, cobra. Lower slowly down. The toes tuck, we come back into downward facing. The right leg rises. So nice and slowly, really feel what's going on as you lift the leg, engaging through the back of your right leg as it lifts. Feel the opening through the back of your left leg. Root the left heel, lift the right heel, feel the opposition. And then bring the right knee in towards you, squeeze into your center. And then step your right foot through. Good. So you can always put blocks underneath your hands here just to give you a little more height, to allow you to bring your breastbone forward and lengthen your spine. When you're ready, you start to lower your left knee. Now as you lower your knee, think about opening through the front of your left thigh. So don't just put it down, but reach the knee a little bit further back. Go slowly. Feel the hip flexors and the quads lengthen as you lower the knee down. Good. Long inhale. Long exhale. Now, you can stay here if this feels like enough. If you feel you'd like to open the front of your left thigh a little bit more, you bend your left knee and you bring your left heel towards your butt. So you feel the opening in the front of the thigh. Of course, you're engaging the back of your thigh. Now, you can lift your chest and draw your tail down to find still more opening in the front of your left hip. You could even reach back and take that left ankle in your left hand. Keep the heart lifting, keep the tail drawing down. Long inhale. And a long exhale. Good. You release slowly from here. And we'll change our side. So you plant the hands, you step your right leg back. You feel the sensations here in your legs. Let me have a pedal. And when you're ready, your left leg rises. So again, slowly. Be aware of the way you're engaging behind your hip and through the back of your left leg. The way if you root down through your right heel, you feel the back of your right leg opening. Lift up that left heel. And then slowly you bring your left knee in. There's a moment here where you feel your power. And you step that foot through slowly and lightly. You square your left hip back, reach back through your right heel. Slowly lower your right knee. Remember to take the knee a little bit further back than where it would naturally land. And oh yes. Good. We take a breath or two again. We might want to go a tiny bit further. You can lift your chest, reach down through your tail if you like, and reach back for your right ankle. Really notice that the more you reach down through your tail and lift your heart, the more you feel the opening all the way through the front of your right hip. When it feels like enough, release. Good. We go back to our downward facing dog. So certainly pedal the legs here. And when you're ready, just one more cycle here. Take the right leg up again. Lift into your right heel. Drop down into your left heel. Really feel the opening. And then bring the leg through. Hug it in. And then step forward. So we lower the back knee, same as before. So slowly, and reach maybe a touch further back with the knee. So you're opening the front of that left thigh. But this time we back up. So we bring the pelvis over the back knee and we lift the right heel forward. So it's preparation for Hanumanasana, it's Ardha Hanumanasana. Now you might want to bring blocks here underneath your hands. Certainly if you feel that you're rounding your back, you need more height here. You bury this right heel in your yoga mat and you draw the femur back into the hip. You take a breath or two here. You keep drawing the right hip back. It might be enough here. If you feel that you'd like to go further, you can reach back more through your left leg. And maybe gradually we can bring ourselves a little deeper into this posture. Keep it active, don't just drop into the posture, don't allow yourself to collapse into it. So you pull up the quads of your front thigh. You engage the hip extensors in the back leg to help you open the front of that hip. Maybe keep these back toes turned under so you keep your alignment in the leg. We don't want that to twist there. We don't want to put stress on the lower back or the sacroiliac joints. So really focus on your alignment. And at the same time, draw the legs. It's as if you're pulling the legs in towards you rather than just dropping into it. So everything stays active and supported. Keep the chest lifting. Maybe one more breath. In your own time, you come slowly back out of the posture. You find your downward facing dog again. Step back. Good. There's a pedal again through your legs. You feel the sensations running through your legs. And then when you're ready, the left leg rises. And you come in. You step through. Remember, when you lower the back knee, you need to find that first opening through
your right side hip flexors and quads. And then we lift the left heel forward. Again, use your blocks here if it helps. We draw the heart forward. We reach the sit bones back, bury that left heel in the mat and draw the femur into your hip. Engage the quads to help you straighten your left leg. Take a breath. We might want to go a little bit longer. Be really sure that you're not forcing here. Again, keep it active. So rather than just hanging into your legs, pull in slightly as if you're drawing both legs in towards the center. You keep the energy in your legs. If it feels good to go further, again, really check in with the alignment through that back leg. You lift your heart. When it's enough, you draw it in. Plant your hands. And step back into downward dog. Pedal your legs. And then one last time, drop the heels down and lift your sit bones up. Feel the space, the opening through the backs of your legs. Lower your knees. Sit back on your heels. Ah, lovely child's pose. You rock a little bit. So the rocking here, it just kind of massages the backs of the legs a little bit. Drop your head down. When you're ready, come onto your back. Bring the legs in towards you, hug in. Wrap your arms a little bit further around your legs, hug in. Maybe cradle rock here. Maybe circle your knees, massage into your hips and into your lower back. If you feel that you'd like to complete your practice with a twist or an inversion or any other posture, feel free to take the time to do that. If you feel ready to relax all the way down, let the legs go. You let the legs lengthen away from you. Find a comfortable place to rest, to feel the sensations that are flowing through your body, certainly through your legs.
face relax. I'd suggest that you take a few minutes here just to absorb the benefits of that practice and to really allow yourself time to soften and relax and center. So I will leave you here in peace for your relaxation. Namaste. And thank you. Good night.